Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. Crazy times. Everybody's talking about the coronavirus, and I thought I am going to pop up here and try to talk to you about how to best protect ourselves from it and maybe answer some questions that I've been getting from clients. This new virus is spreading really, really quickly. As of a day ago, I think it was in 164 countries out of 190. Um, and the best two things we can do to protect ourselves from it are: number one, reduce our exposure, and number two, keep ourselves healthy. So I'm going to talk about how to do that. Um, to reduce the exposure, we have to keep social distancing. Everybody is talking about this nowadays. So trying to isolate yourself at home and do just the bare minimum, going out to get groceries or go to the pharmacy. Reducing exposure translates into washing your hands frequently, scrubbing really well for a certain amount of time, because that disrupts the nature of the virus, the structure of the virus. Washing with water and soap, wiping out high traffic surfaces, and that's door handles, remote controls. We really watch more TV these days. Keyboards, computers, tablets, phones, car keys, home keys, steering wheel of your car, the door handles of your car, the hand sanitizer, and all kind of sanitizers to work have to be at least 60% alcohol or more. And really, really staying at home. The number two thing that we can do after reducing exposure is really keep ourselves healthy. And there are things we can do to boost our immune system. Number one is get a lot of sleep, and good quality sleep. Try to go to bed early. Sleep at least 8 hours. Sleep is proven to be very, very impactful on your immunity. Number two, eat a balanced diet. Plenty of protein, plenty of green leafy vegetables, and plant-based sources, plant-based starches, not more than 30% per day. Try to avoid processed foods as much as you can. Try to avoid sugar. Try to avoid alcohol, because those also reduce your immunity. Eat lots of foods naturally rich in vitamin C, citrus fruits, peppers, foods rich in vitamin D are boosting immunity, foods rich in vitamin A, like cod liver oil and liver, foods rich in zinc. These are nuts, seeds, meat, eggs, oysters, dark chocolate is a good source of zinc. And there are some proven antiviral foods. Number one antiviral food that has been used for centuries is garlic. Eat fresh garlic daily. And another food that is antiviral is turmeric or curcumin. Fresh ginger is very good to boost your immunity for its anti-inflammatory properties. Another thing that has been proven in vitro to make the flu virus inactive is elderberry. You can consider consuming elderberry syrup. Make sure that the elderberries are cooked because otherwise, raw, they might be toxic. Your best bet is to ideally buy a good quality elderberry syrup from the store. I have lots of notes on this topic because this is novel for everybody. Of course, the most compromised groups are the elderly people and the ones with some other chronic condition. So those are the people that we need to make sure we really protect. Of course, we have to start with protecting ourselves. Please take it very seriously. Myself, a couple of weeks ago, I was like, okay, kind of getting annoyed with everybody starting to talk about this. I admit I was not taking it that seriously. Please take this thing seriously. I am going to say a few words about the way it spreads. So they say the main way through which it spreads is through moisture droplets that are released, exhaling more, maybe through laughing. So the safe distance would be to stay at least 2 meters away from a person, or that translates into 7 to 8 inches. Feet away, if you're not metric. Another way it can spread is through surfaces. It leaves out of the human body hours. I'm not going to talk about how many hours because experts say time varies depending on the various conditions like moisture, temperature, but it does live on surfaces. It has been found in feces, so that's another risk for contamination. The symptoms are fever, cough, tiredness. It's really, really hard to distinguish from regular flu. For the more compromised people, danger is progressing into pneumonia, which manifests in chest tightness, chest pain, and difficulty breathing, shortness of breath. It doesn't really seem to cause a runny nose, sneezing, or sore throat, or at least the statistics say that these symptoms have been observed only in 5% of the patients approximately. And since I'm citing statistics, like the best source, your go-to place would be the CDC website, which is cdc.gov. The most up-to-date information on the coronavirus is there, and that's what I've been looking up. So that's how it spreads. I talked to you about sleeping well, balanced diet, avoiding processed foods and sugars and alcohol, what foods to eat. And another very important thing that you can do to boost your immunity and keep healthy is to move. Keep moving, exercise daily, take some fresh air daily. Don't over-exercise, just balanced exercise, because you don't need to overdo it and consume your energy. And last thing for immunity and for general health is stay away from stress. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overthink, overworry, because the stress is proven to to wreak havoc on your immune system. Our bodies know how to reclaim balance if we uh, avoid negative emotions, and so our job is to stay aligned, to stay trusting. These too shall pass. And just the last recommendation to boost your immunity is to keep warm. Being warm, keeping warm helps you avoid wasting your energy. So pretty much, as you can see, these are the recommendations for general health, and the same things that we would do if we would get the flu. We'll make sure that we stay hydrated, eat lots of bone broth, drink plenty of fluids. I have been getting some questions from patients lately since this thing has exploded, and so I wanted to answer them here. First, there is no proven, no information whatsoever out there, zero data that pregnant women or women trying to conceive are at a higher risk. And also there have been also cases of pregnant women that got infected, and they have already delivered children that are healthy and not infected with the virus, so that's a good news. I have been asked also about my program and how does it work now. I want to clarify here for those of you that don't know yet, my consultations are totally virtual. So I'm using various online platforms, and these guarantees for no exposure whatsoever and no interruption of treatment. Another thing that I have been asked in these circumstances, what is the best time to start working with me or start the program. Now, I want to say that most couples that have been trying to conceive for a considerable amount of time, or have been trying to carry a healthy pregnancy to term and are not succeeding, are causing unnecessary delays sometimes, but not beginning to do drastic changes and running out of time altogether to get to their dream baby. So really we see results when working with clients, like really biological results and biochemical changes after 6 months of introducing lifestyle changes. So if you're asking me what's the best time to start, I would say it was really 6 months ago. The next best time is now. Another question that I have been asked, how the coronavirus can impact fertility. I want to clarify that the egg goes through at least 8 months of maturation. It involves 2 4-month cycles, and the sperm, it takes about 3 sperm cycles to get into best shape. Each sperm cycle is about 3.5 months. So if we get the flu, for example, this really can cause havoc on a man's sperm health. So staying strong and immune is really important in optimizing our fertility and optimizing our general health. So my 2 cents for you are reduce the exposure and maintain your general health, boost your immunity as much as you can, and let's keep calm in our hearts and do all we can to protect ourselves and protect our loved ones. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. That's all for me from today. And enjoy the beautiful weather if you have sunshine. Don't forget to get some fresh air. Bye bye.